rolling? Yep, we are
Yeah.
rolling. Cool. Hoorah. It looks like I'm in the forest in front of my truck.
Yeah.
So cool. All right, I see somebody in there already. Parker. Howdy, Parker. How you doing? We got Kitty in there. Hey, Kitty. Robin. Crypto, cool name. AJ. Black Queen Jackie, awesome name. Kansas City Steve. JT. We got Parker says, is that a background? Yes, Parker. I was just talking about that. This is a background a friend of mine sent in of my pickup truck out in the forest. Don't mean to break the illusion, but is that cool or what? Right? It was sent in as an anonymous gift to the channel, and so I just want to thank whoever it was. It's really cool. All right, if y'all bear with me for just a moment, I'm trying to get online here so that I can both be here with y'all and then also be able to kind of glance at the comments in between callers. I would ask anybody that has already called in before, please hold off so that other people get the chance to call in too. Lots of times when people are calling in, the phone lines get jammed. And so I want to talk to everybody. It's just I want everybody to have an equal opportunity to get a chance. Let's see. Okay, I got to connect to internet. I'm sorry I didn't get I never say I'm sorry. When we say I'm sorry, everybody hears all the times everybody else has said I'm sorry. So I try and mix it up by saying I apologize instead. So yes, I apologize. I'm not already ready. Why did it not refresh my page? Oh, I did a system update. I'm hoping that the update helped a little bit, guys. So hang on a second. As you all guys know, I've been having issues with my phone and my computer as of late. And so it's moving slow. Hope y'all guys are doing well. I apologize for the low energy level. I am just like super tired right now. I'm glad that tomorrow is Friday. Then no, I don't work by the week, so I don't even know why that's applicable. Just with spring here and everything, it's nice to start being able to get stuff done. You know how that is? I'm one of those guys, I'm kind of like a bear when it's winter. I don't care what's going on. My internal clock kind of like just slows down. And I kind of like just go through winter. And then as soon as the sun starts coming out, I'm ready to rock and roll again. Okay, here we go. Allowed permission editing, upgrade your experience, and forget your... Okay, I don't know what that was about. That's some kind of an update notice I've got. Okay, friends. Good to see you here tonight. We got James Davis, Nunya Biz, Rebecca Blizzard, Robert Herman. Hey, Robert. Taylor White. Goku Cell. Cool name, my friend. Mike is in the house. Will Hibbard. R. Brown, Crypto again, Malibu to Mom, Audrey B, Catfish, Herb, Sloth Fairy. Is that Sleuth Fairy? You see, I can't read. Yeah, that might be Sleuth Fairy. I'm sorry. I've been calling you Sloth this whole time. Shane is in the house, guys. Josh Barton. Okay, now we've just dropped way down. Tower Boss is in here. Hey, Tower, long time no see. How are you doing, my friend? Hoorah. We got Space Doc. Once again, cool name, says, yo, bro, what's up? Living the dream, Space Doc. You know, just doing the thing about the thing with the thing. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. MT is in the house. Hey, MT, good to see you. Mark Moon. All right, we already got Joker in here. Profile picture of Herman Munster. That's great. Audrey B. Jenny is in the house. Hey, Jenny. Mr. Boston. Hang on. Looks like Mr. Boston's another Joker. I don't know what you mean, bro. Outdoor Fam, cool name. Christine Griffin. Hey, Christine. See another Joker. Bo Bottom. Okay. Bye, Bo. What did I do? Oh, shoot. I pushed the wrong button, guys. Okay, that's all right, because this This show isn't about the comments anyway. I just wanted to say hey to everybody as they dropped in. Being that this is recorded and then played back later, I try and not name off too many names and use up a whole lot of our time. Tonight's a special broadcast. We're going to be a little bit shorter tonight. We're only going to play for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go ahead and crash out. As I was saying before, anybody who's already called in, please hold off this time so that we can give other people an opportunity to call in. And then we have one package that we're going to open here on the channel, guys. So let me fire up the phone real quick. Make sure we are good to go. Let's see. Oh, I need to hang up the number too. Sometimes I'm so unprepared. Give me one sec, guys. I got it sitting right over here.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, me too, Jamie. Where did we put it? Oh, got it.
Table.
Thank you. It'll be cool once we get Mr. T's lights worked out. I'm trying to get the my GoPro to use as a webcam. This is drawn in reverse because I can't seem to unmirror my phone during the live broadcasts. I have it where it's not mirrored anymore for like when I shoot a video or something. For some reason though, when I go live here on YouTube, it's still mirrored. All right, guys, so we cried. Yeah, good thing this is going to be a short broadcast. We've only got 12 minutes on the call-in phone battery time. So yeah, if you want to talk, if you've never called in before, guys, this is the phone number right here. And I'll just go into the comments until we get a caller. I need to set it up so I can see a flash, though. I missed it a few times last time we were doing this. Hi, I'm new. So Prince Jesse says, hi, I'm new. Hey, Prince, good to have you here. Welcome to the group, my friend. It's good to hear from you. Robert Gaylor. Hey, Robert. See, John's talking to Josh. Everybody's talking to each other. Okay, cool. Very cool. I love how many friends we have in here, my friends. See, Jenny. Hey, Jenny, it's good to see you in there. Yeah, a lot of jokers dropping in tonight. I doubt it. However, maybe you could.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Like I said, maybe you could. You might could. Plenty of people have.
I think one hit and he'd be out.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm here. The card. I don't know what that means, Stanson. I don't know if you're being funny or not. You might have been on somebody else's channel and just got kicked off. So Stanson, hey, friend. Yeah, you won't get the boot here. Just try and be cool. Act like you've walked into somebody's house with a bunch of other people and everything. Throw out some questions. Maybe give me a call up here. This is my phone number, and we could chit-chat. Jenny saying hey to Robert. Hilton Klitsnot says, bro, how you bald with such a good hairline at your age? Oh, no, I've got hair. I just cut it off real short. I do like kind of the military thing. I trim up the sides with the number 2 and then the top with the 3. I've actually been cutting my own hair for about 3 years now. And it takes a lot of practice to get around back done right. Let's see. I'm new, says Tam's Journey. Well, hey, Tam's Journey. It's good to have you in here. Welcome to the group, my friend. Let's see. Catfish saying hey to Jenny. OSO says, hola, man. Saludos de Argentina. Saludos de USA, Argentina. Muchas gracias por tu aquí. John Barton is the chicken master in the house. He is awesome. Isn't Chicken Master cool? I haven't seen him pop in yet. Let's see. Catfish. Hello, Catfish. Good to see you out there. Okay, we got Mark Moon. See, my mods, they do a killer job of blocking people out when they jump in and they're just like running their mouth or something. But I do like to click on them and see what they're saying. Sometimes I get good content, actually, or they bring up good subjects being jokers that I can address kind of. So if it isn't too weird or something, I like to see. That's not a good one, though. That's cool, Rebecca. Thank you, my friend. Where are you from? Asks T4. I'm originally from Alaska. I've been all over the United States, though. I live in Washington State now. I grew up on a little Alaskan fishing boat and in the native villages, basically. And now I live in Orville, Washington, and I kick around in the forest a lot. I make like survival videos. I talk a lot about like life recovery, also sobriety and stuff, but I don't really push sobriety. I'm just there to help people who might need like somebody to talk to or a little bit of advice about like what I've done. Now, what some people do won't help everybody, right? So I just kind of like throw out the stuff. I say, take what works, leave the rest. Mainly we do like life recovery videos because, like life can kick the crap out of all of us, no matter if it's a substance problem or if it's abuse or depression, anxiety, So we talk about a little bit of everything here. I do adventure videos too, where I take y'all guys out into the forest and like show you how I survive. Now, I am not your textbook survivalist. I do things differently than other people. Some people might say I don't do them the right way. As long as you survive, I think it's the right way. And I do things the way I've learned them, kind of, Nadjar is in the house. Dude, good to see you. Nadjar says, y'all have fun. Phone is dying. End guns. All right, Nadjar, end guns, my friend. Hoorah. Luke with 4Ks says, sending love all the way from the United Kingdom. Hey, I appreciate that, Luke. Absolutely, my friend. And shout out from the US of A. Monkey the Luffy, that's a cool name, just got done with the show. Y'all built one amazing house. Well, thank you, Monkey, very much. So that house did turn out really well, didn't it? Yeah, we had help, though. We had some of the neighbors from Huna come out and help us and everything. So that was pretty cool. Woody Wood says, nice Scottsdale. Nice eye. Yes, it is a Scottsdale. 1977 Chevy Scottsdale. Yeah, it's beaten the heck. It's so this is a backdrop right here of a picture I took out in the forest. A friend sent in to use on this show. You can't see it is dented. It's a Mad Max rig, basically. I take it out into the forest and stuff. Robin Wilbanks, talking to Robert Herman. See, we got some more jokers. Shout out to the mods. You're killing it tonight. There's a lot of them out there, aren't there? Are you married? No. Hang on, let's see. Robert Herman. All right, that's cool. Somebody else from the same place. Oh, right, you're talking. Okay, conversation's going on here, guys.
Big J's asking if that's the number to call in.
Yes, Big J, this number right here, 1-509-429-6473. Yeah, and we can only do a couple callers. We got 12% battery right here. Thank you, everybody, too, that's already called in for holding off so that other people have the opportunity. I really appreciate y'all guys being so understanding. Okay, Robin Wilbank. Oh, yep, talking to Robert still. I don't know what that means. Matt, love Max behind you, says Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Isn't that really, really cool? I wish I knew who sent it so I could thank them, but if you're watching, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If I saw the splash. Nope. I'm trying to get better at it. Like I said on our last show when Jimmy and I were BSing, I think a lot of people tried to ring who could not get through. Rebecca. Okay, talking to Robert. Martin says, yo, Matt, what's going on? Just living, Martin. How are you doing, my friend? I'm trying to move through, guys, so I'm not meaning to skip y'all, guys. Death Metal Sound, awesome name. Yep, you're him. Sounding good, man. Well, hey, thank you, Death Metal. Yeah, I've worked on myself a lot here recently. So like I've kind of got my life, nobody's life is perfect, I don't like to think, but I've kind of got my life a little bit on track. So trying to stay healthy. Bay 510 Bay says alcohol takes away my anxiety. Bay, I know how that is. That was my beginning as well, and it does work really, really well. The problem for me is that after a while, it stopped helping, and then it started making things worse. And so that's yeah, it only helped for a little bit, and then because of it, because I wasn't dealing with the things, it really messed up my world and all. Hey friend, how you doing? What's your name?
John,
Hey John, how are you doing tonight?
good bud. How's it going?
Pretty well. Yep, just getting ready to wind down. This Thursday show, I try and do it a little bit later to give people a chance in different time zones. Where are you from?
Southern Illinois.
Mm. How are
Yeah.
how are things there?
Beautiful. We had like 75-degree weather today. It was beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's starting.
Spring is definitely in here.
Cool. I'm
I don't want to take much of your time. I just want to tell you I'm a long time fan from you. Been with you from the beginning.
man.
Raw deal on most of that stuff, but it'll work out in the end.
That's it, John. It always works out as long as we keep going forward and do our part in life. It's like 50% of life is just random happenstance, it seems, so that I do have control over my 50, so that you've been watching forever, huh?
Yeah, I've been watching ever since the show came on. Then to split and
Yeah.
wondered, the whole 9 yards. But
Wow.
I can relate with a lot of your struggles. I mean, I've had 3 DUIs. I lost my career for driving semi
Wow.
because, so I'm basically just sitting around these days
Okay.
because I don't drive anymore. Hi, Matt. I'm Barbie. Yeah.
Hi, Barbie.
So what's it like up there where you're at? It seems, you got orchards,
Yeah.
cows, all those cows down the middle of the street.
Yeah, it's really nice, John. I love it out here. It's very much Alaska-like with the mentality of the small communities. I just call it small community nowadays because everywhere I've ever been or all the people I've ever talked to in these kind of like small communities are kind of the same. We're just each other's neighbors. Now, Washington State is beautiful. Like that, the cows, when I first got here, I didn't know about them. I was kind of leery about cows because like big things like that remind me of moose, And now the cows have actually become my friends because they free range on the same mountain where I go out and everything. And so it's really good. And like in Southeast, it's very Southeast Alaska like. However, in Southeast Alaska, you need a boat really to be able to get back and forth. And out here, I can go everywhere with like my truck and my legs or something. And so it's a nice lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Barbie your wife?
Yeah, so ex-wife, girlfriend now.
Hey, as long as we make it work, right, John? Absolutely. Yeah, no, I can relate a large.
I just want to give you let you know, I think you're a lot hard on yourself. You gotta not be so dang hard on yourself. You've been through a lot. You really have.
Thank you, John. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think the world of you, and I think you got too many irons burning every which way, and I think it gets to you and it burns you out real fast. I mean, you got high energy.
Yeah.
You want to accomplish all this stuff, and it's like you're trying to get it all done at once. And I don't know.
It's really taken me a long time, John, to learn to slow down a little bit. I've got kind of a barometer inside me now where I can kind of tell when I'm starting to let stuff build up a little bit too much, and I'm able to kind of take things slow nowadays.
Right.
Why is this going on? Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm having a phone issue here. My contacts aren't reading right. I'm sorry, John. But no, I know what you're saying, It can be difficult sometimes because I do take on a lot of different stuff, but I'm the kind of guy too that I hold myself to a high standard, and I between you and me, I feel like I'm running out of time because I've done this for so long, like trying to get back on my feet and stuff and be successful that like it's really I've looked back here recently and I saw that I've used up like decades of my life, and I don't have as much to show for it. So I've kind of changed my life to being something where that's what I'm doing, John. That's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to point my life in a more successful pattern too. Instead of reaching too much, I'm trying to devote more to other people and to accepting where I am and stuff now, so that I can live this experience and not look back in 10 years and be like, where did it go? So, yeah, you know. But life isn't easy no matter what. I always tell people, because especially a lot of the young people nowadays they're really going through some tough stuff. And without that life experience, it's hard to know how to handle it. I feel like a lot of the younger generations have things put on them at a young age that really we were adults before we felt, you know? And so like, I don't know. Life is hard. Just keep moving forward. You know, that's why try and live now and keep moving forward, you know?
I think a lot was expected out of you when you were younger. I don't know. You didn't have time for yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It taught me a lot though. That's why nowadays I'm just trying to use that education for a positive, you know, because I wouldn't trade anything. When you said about your 3 DWIs and losing basically the career, right? I can so relate to you because I did basically the same thing. You know, I burned out everything basically. And now I'm just redirecting because I can't do anything about any of that. So I'm just trying to use the experience of the road to do stuff more positive, kind of. And it's working. It's really working. I've got this really cool group of people and a dream, and we help people, John. Just the other night, I was able to take some stuff that these guys here on my channel sent in to a guy who really needed it. And there's no better feeling than the next night when it got cold, I knew that that guy was warm and that he had food, right? And it's something else. So I'm really happy with life as it is. I'm just kind of abstract. You know what I mean? I've kind of got this abstract thing where I can't gauge my life off of anybody else's. So I'm just having to kind of like live it for the first time free, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch when you left the shop. I didn't catch any of that. I've been trying to look
Okay.
on YouTube when you I don't know when it went down with the shop and after you left there, but I was trying to search for.
Right. It was rough, to tell you the truth. Things had just picked up with the channel and things were starting to go well. But then I just got a tidal wave. Basically, the people there, the landlords, I don't want to put word. Okay. I woke up and there was an eviction notice basically on the building, and I didn't have anywhere to go. I wasn't going to live on the streets, being that I'm wild, you know. So I moved back to Chappaqua Mountain. I spent about 3 months up there living and surviving. And then, you know how it is when you've given all you've got, really, and know that that's really all I had left. I was going to move into Omak, which is a larger city here, and try and get a job at Burger King. Basically, I figured I could live next to the river and, you know, clean my clothes and stuff in the river, and then work my way back up, because I've worked my way back up so many times in life. You know, I've got a good work ethic. I'm personable. That's when my friend Jamie, she had moved into town. She's behind the stage right now. During these shows, she's what I call my off-screen producer. And she had just moved into the area. I kind of thought that she was like, Matt, I've got work around my place. I've got an extra bedroom. You could work here, you know, get back on your feet and everything. Something inside of me felt like that was taking an easy way out or something. And I tried to get some groceries. I didn't have enough money to get groceries to go back to the mountain. And I asked her if she'd just drive me back to the bottom of the grade, which, as you know, leads to the top of Chapaca Mountain where my camp was. And I didn't know how I was going to make it. I don't know, maybe 2-3 miles, I came to my senses. She said again, she was like, Matt, I have work. I have a room where you can stay, right? And I realized that I was choosing the hard way for no reason, really. Like sometimes the hard way is the good way. Most of the time it is. But I was choosing to jump into the water instead of get into a boat that was willing to take me back to shore. So I took Jamie up our offer, and really she's my superhero. Everything that I'm trying to do for other people, she's done for me. Yeah.
Change in you since Jamie's come into your world.
Yeah.
And I think it's a positive thing. It really is. Jamie's a godsend.
She really is. She's a good woman. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, what do you like to do? What are your hobbies, John?
I love watching football. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Steelers, cool.
Yeah. But,
Cool.
I like to fish.
Okay.
I don't do any hunting. My grandfather, he was a hunting and fishing guy. That's all he ever did.
Okay.
Hunt and fish. But he never took us hunting.
Oh.
So,
I understand how it could be hard to get into that then without that experience, I guess. Yeah. What?
And with you being your roadkill, you're talking about that. Remind me of a fireman's ball my dad took me to a long time ago.
Okay.
They had every wild game you could think of there. They had raccoon, possum, squirrel, groundhog. Everything tasted like its name.
Yes. Isn't it funny how that is? Yes, everything tastes like its name.
Yeah.
And groundhog, I mean, it'll do in a pinch. It is food, but man, I would not call it a delicacy by any means.
Well, I seen you did the frog legs, so how was that really? Was that really good?
It was. I love frog legs. It tasted, so it goes to like chicken. Our brain does, or our tongue doesn't have a receptor for certain flavors. And when it doesn't have that receptor, the fallback flavor is chicken, basically. But it has a different flavor to it too. It's kind of a reptile thing. So like I would match it with snake. Snake also tastes like chicken. However, it also tastes like snake. But frog, I'm in love with it. I was just looking up earlier today if I could find like bullfrogs for sale so that I could breed them because they're amazing. I love frog. I can hardly wait to eat gator. Gator, I think, is going to be really good. Yeah.
I've never tried that. I'm kind of picky when I've had deer meat, I've had venison. I've had it to where it was real gamey.
Yes.
I've had it to where it was really good. So it all depends on how you prepare it.
I agree. Yeah.
But
I didn't realize too, whitetail and blacktail taste different. So whitetail deer and blacktail deer, I prefer the blacktail. The whitetail, I could say, might be less gamey, but it just, I don't know. It's kind of like a veal compared to a steak, if that makes any sense, I guess, you know?
Right.
Yeah. Where do you fish? Are you a lake fisherman or a river fisherman?
Oh, I used to fish out in the Fox River.
Okay.
Where I used to live. And I don't know. I'll fish anywhere.
Cool.
Really. No. But I don't know.
No, I wonder because as an Alaskan fisherman, I mean, I'm always fishing the ocean, right? And it's different because you get out over them, you're kind of like you're looking for these humps on the bottom and drop straight down on top of them, basically. I've tried this river and lake fishing. I normally catch eelgrass, and so it's like, it's really something different. I kind of have to say it's difficult for me. So I'm trying to practice to get better at being like a lake or a river fisherman. That's why I ask what your specialty is.
Oh, well, not for a long time. I never used live bait while I used worms, but I just never used like minnows or anything.
Okay.
But I started using the live bait and wax worms, and I started
Okay.
I still haven't landed that, one on my wall that I want.
Yeah, the whale. Yeah,
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Let him get away. Let him get away.
Let him get away. Yeah, yeah. All my whales got away too, John. All my whales.
Now today that a whale's tongue weighs more than an elephant.
I've read that. Yes, I've read that. And like an elephant and a whale somehow is actually related or something. No, it's not the elephant. It's the hippopotamus, I think. Yeah, and a whale are actually somehow related or something. It's like the weirdest thing. Up in Alaska, we have the natives. They have, what is it called? I hate it when those words just. It's the words that you don't use often. The whales have like a comb in their mouth, and it goes all the way down their jaw, and that's what they use to sieve the krill out of the water with and everything. And those are really cool. Some of the natives, they'll have them, and they're like almost as long as this room down here. They're like, I don't want to exaggerate, they're like 12 to 15 feet long, and some of the coolest things I've ever seen before. We always saw the humpback whales back home. My dad had seen orcas a couple times, but I only ever saw the humpbacks, and they are so cool. When you could see them come up feeding, and like they grab all that water, and then like you can see it like out as they're diving. It's just really cool experience.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That she has to go to the zoo to see all that, but
Ow.
yeah, we don't have a lot of wild game out here.
No.
I know.
We got tons of deer though. This is a very good place to go deer hunting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
What's that?
She hit one with her van.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know, those things cost like what is it? It's like $5 million worth of damage a year. The deer are like, I mean, they're pretty. I love them. I definitely love them in the pan. They're some of the stupidest animals I've ever known, though. It's like just, they'll stand there in the road, right? And you can hit them. Or you try and swerve around them and they'll jump right out in front of you. It's like, I just don't get it. But I thank people whenever I hear that smashing sound of like plastic or metal, because I know it's dinner time. I run out and I grab it and drag it off the road like a wild man. Yeah. How was your van? Did it cause much damage? Yeah.
I wasn't around when you did that, did I? When you hit the deer.
yeah, you were. I came running home to you. That bullet stuck out of the front of the van.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Wow.
Old age, I guess.
I know how it is. I can't remember simple words sometimes like salt or table. So John, it's really good talking to you, and Barbie, let me let y'all guys go because we're already pushing our time limit here. Hey, you want to call back sometime and just check in when we're doing everybody calls?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. It'd be good to talk to you again, John. And thank you for your statements and your sentiment. I really appreciate it. This has been a good conversation, my friend.
All right, bud. You guys have a good night. Bye, Jamie.
Bye. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what's happening when my contacts are listing numbers as if they're somebody else. Let me go in, guys, and check this real quick. We've already been rolling for 34 minutes. Dang, guys, you've hit that like button 77 times in 30 minutes. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And shout out to my friends in the chat too, who every now and then remind people to hit that like button because as I always say, I'll be so enthralled with the video I like that I just don't remember. And so it's nice to have a reminder out there. Y'all guys rock. Thank you to the moderators, the solid golds, our representatives. Maybe I'll start calling y'all guys the representatives, right? I nickname everybody. You can ask any of my friends. It's like I nickname everybody. All right, so why don't we, all right, Jamie just had to head out for a minute. When she gets back, we'll open this package And I was wondering if I was actually going to be able to keep this to like a 30-minute combo. I like talking with y'all guys. No matter what's going on, y'all always bring me up, you know? Oh, pardon me. That's rude right here on live TV, isn't it? Nothing burps like instant coffee. Ben. Hey, Ben. Shout out to Ben out there, guys. Joshua says, wild turkeys are a lot bigger than people think. They really are, aren't they? They are gigantic, Josh. John Barton, that's awesome, Duke. I'm currently living in England in the United Kingdom. That's so cool. I want to get across the pond one of these days so bad. It would be so cool. Brandy's doing the heart with the hands. I've never been. How do you, is it this way? Yeah, it's like this, right? That's so cool. That is really neat. I love that emoji. Thank you, Brandy. Parker Rigney, when do you do these call-in shows? Good question, Parker. We do these call-in shows Tuesdays at 5. That's here in the U.S. So it'd be Wednesdays across the pond. So it's Tuesdays at 5 North Pacific time. That's Washington. And then Thursdays bounce back and forth. They're kind of a later broadcast starting sometime after 9 o'clock North Pacific time here in Washington. Trying to get more regular. But you see this channel, we have people from all over the world. And so I'm trying to be able to break it up where I've got like the across the pond people can get a chance to call in. And then basically Tuesdays being at 5 o'clock, it covers most of the US, Canada, and South America. I might be lying about some parts of South America because I'm ignorant towards the time differences in some places. That's why I'm really concentrating on trying to get down the difference in Fahrenheit and Celsius, or kilometers and miles, inches and centimeters. It's really hard. I mean, it is, but I'm really trying. I dig those content creators that they list both. They list metric and they list standard, right? I actually dig it so much that when I find YouTube videos that they only list one of them, it doesn't do it for me as much, you know, because I really feel like I learn when people list both. Gonzo's in the house. Hey, Gonzo. And shout out to your wife, my friend. Wild turkeys roam the streets of Meatetus, Wyoming. They are a nuisance. Really? Well, hey, if you need some help cleaning that up, I'll be right over. Roxanne Borden says, John, I am from Ontario, Canada as well. Okay. I've got a lot of friends up in Canada, up in Ontario. Totally cool. I live 4 miles away from the border. I've always been neighbors with the Canadians because my part of Alaska borders Canada and everything. And I just think it's so cool. I think it's such a shame right now in the world out there, how we've got, it's kind of it's not meshing. You know what I mean? It's just, there's nothing I can do about it. I try and avoid even really talking about it. You know, I think us civilians need to just stay tight is what we need to do. You know, we'll weather the storm together on both sides of the border. Right, my friends? Crud, I missed somebody's call. Oh, and I was trying to get so good at that. Hang on, I'm going to call him back. How do I do that? Recent. Here we go. Matt, do you ever talk to Kenny from Alaska? No, Kimberly, we've fallen out of touch, but Alaskan friends are that way. When we're in town together, we party and we hang out and stuff. And when we're out doing our things, we wait till the next time we see each other. Hey, friend, you just called Talk with Matt, and I missed your call, so I figured I'd call you back. How are you doing?
Good.
Excellent. What's your name?
Landon, I was watching your live.
Hey, Landon, where are you from, my friend?
The U.S.
Nice. Me too. Right on. Are you having a good night?
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. What do you like to do? What are your hobbies, Landon?
Football.
Football. That's a good hobby. Absolutely. John is into football too, our previous caller. Yeah. Do you have any questions for me, my friend? No pressure. How long have you been watching the show? Did you just find us?
Yeah.
Cool. Totally cool. Are you on YouTube a lot?
No, not really.
No? Well, this is a very fortunate happenstance. I'm glad to have you here, Landon. Absolutely. Just started doing this show here recently, and I've met a lot of really cool people doing this. It's kind of weird. It's like it is a little bit weird sometimes, but still, it's a lot of fun. Yeah. What do you let's see, now I'm trying to think of questions for you, my friend. Have you had a good day?
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool, Landon. Yeah. You got any?
Part where I wrecked my motorcycle.
Shoot, you wrecked your motorcycle? How bad was it? Are you all right?
Well, besides a broken hand, I'll be okay.
You sound like me when I was younger. Because, well, besides my broken hand, I'm all right. How's your bike, Landon?
Well, let's just say my front tire's somewhere in a random field, and my motor's in the woods.
Dude. I think I can relate to that. That's like one of the hardest core things I've heard in a long time, Landon. You're like, I go, well, besides my broken hand, I'm all right. My front tire's out in the field, and my motor is somewhere in the woods. Dang, what were you doing when you crashed? About 90?
And I jumped
Okay.
a 20-foot hill with a 30-foot drop.
Whoa! Guys, Landon jumped a 20-foot hill with a 30-foot drop today. And man, are you a daredevil? Are you do you know who Evil Knievel is? Was? Yes, I figured you did. Okay. Did you learn anything, Landon, about like that you can use later so that it doesn't happen again? Did you get an experience out of it?
No, not really, because when my hand heals up, I'm just going to go do the same thing.
Yeah, right on. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying like maybe the way that you jumped or like the speed that you were at, like, you know, a way to learn from it so that you can do it better in the future. I'm not trying to talk you out of doing it at all, my friend.
Yeah, well, this time I'm going to actually wear my helmet and gear.
That I would definitely endorse, my friend. Yeah, helmet and gear is definitely a good idea. Yeah. I'm glad you're all right.
Yeah.
Have you been doing stunts a long time? It sounds like are you one of those like extreme sports guys?
No, not really.
No? Well, you are to me, my friend.
No, I'm just a 14-year-old country kid that was born and raised Southern and stupid.
Wow. I wouldn't say you're stupid by any means, my friend. Well, you know, what I tell people when I go out and I do things, right, that like other people won't do and stuff, the hard things, I will tell them sometimes it's because I'm stupid. But I don't mean stupid like dumb. I just mean brave, kind of. You know what I mean? So like, I think that you're really brave. Because of YouTube, I have to say that, you know, don't do anything dangerous. Be sure to wear your helmet. Be sure you have parental consent. Stuff like that. Deep down in my heart, I think that you're a really macho guy, and that you're an awesome dude. You know, I think that it's good to learn from things so that next time, you know, as you do things, you can hit it a little bit better next time. You know, my friend.
Yeah, well, you could just tell YouTube it was a closed course and I'm a trained professional.
Love it. Okay. Thank you so much, Landon. So guys, yes, thank you, Landon. Landon is a trained professional, and it was a closed course. 2 thumbs up for Landon, right, guys?
And
Now,
do not attempt at the home.
yes, and do not attempt this at home. Do not attempt anything you have heard, seen, or thought of on this channel at home. Trained professionals, closed course. Dude, the worst one I ever did, I had one of my brothers, I won't disclose which one, but he's a real piece of work. I'm riding this little motorcycle, right? It's just a little one. It's a dirt bike. And I'm pretty good on a bike, right? And I'm riding about, 20 feet behind my brother who's driving this big truck. He's driving like big jacked up truck, right? And we're out in the middle of this dirt road, Prince of Wales Island, doing about 20, 25 miles an hour. I don't know. I didn't have a speedometer, right? All of a sudden, for some reason, he slams on the brakes right there in front of me. And I know that I'm going to crash, and I know that this one is going to be really bad. I ejected myself from this bike to the left, let the bike go, smashed right into the back of the truck. I wound up hitting, rolling, and I bounced back up on my feet. It was probably one of the best crashes I've ever had. Normally, I eat dirt, man. Yeah.
The worst crash I've probably ever had was I was on I do believe it was a Kawasaki Ninja 400.
Wow.
No, it was a 500, I do believe.
Wow.
And I was on about 100. I gave it all it got was about 120. And I was going down it's a main road up in Tennessee.
Okay.
Well, I was going down it as fast as I could, giving the bike all it got. Well, the motor blew up. The tire started wobbling. I started doing the death wobble.
Yes.
And, well, luckily for me, I've done it a bunch of times, so I knew how to take care of it. So I controlled it.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I pulled over. The squad meet was fixed all the bike. Well, I went out a few weeks later and did the same thing. This time I wasn't as lucky. I wasn't able to control the bike.
Yeah.
So, giving the bike all it had.
Yeah.
And this one, it was the same one, only this one had a supercharge on it.
Whoa.
It was still a Ninja, but it was an H2.
Okay.
See, I was a little bit smarter, so I didn't give it all I got. I was going about, I'd say, 70.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's a sharp turn. I forgot about the sharp turn. I hit it. My back tire comes out from under me. I go probably Mach 5 rolling down the highway, hit this freaking tree.
Whoa.
Shatters my helmet completely.
Dang, Landon. Whoa, man. It's those turns. It's what the bikers used to call riding the high side, or knowing what the high side is. It's that point where we lose control. I love the way that you talk about how though you used that first experience to be able to handle it a little bit better, even if you just knew the bike's limitations better after that, I used to run my 4-wheeler back on Prince of Wales Island, and man, I would kick it fast, And one day I had this little intuition that something bad was going to happen. You know how the gravel roads are, they can kind of slide on you a little bit. And smartest thing I ever did though that day was I putted it down real slow, and I just walked it home. I mean, I putt home, yeah. How long you been riding bikes? It sounds like. What's that?
Yeah, I've wrecked on them gravel roads at Bun.
It's easy to do on a gravel road. Yeah, absolutely. Where'd you learn how to ride? Is you a parent or a kinfolk?
Nobody taught me. When I was 3, I just hopped on a bike and learned by myself.
Wow. So you're, what do they call that? That you're a savant. You're a natural at it.
And all them crashes just built me up to what I am now.
Yep. Experience. Right on, Landon. Hey, I gotta let you go now because I'm pushing the 50-minute mark. I need to close up the show, but you want to call back another time and maybe tell us a little bit more about riding? That'd be cool, Landon. All right. Well, thank you for calling in. This has been an excellent conversation. I feel like I've talked to a extreme sports guy tonight. Right on, man. I'm kind of extreme sports myself. I just do mine out in the forest.
Yeah.
Cool. It was good talking to you, Landon. Watch your high side, buddy, and always wear your helmet. All right.
All right, I will.
All right. Bye, my friend. Cool guy right there. What, wasn't Landon awesome? It's like, he even gave me the disclaimer. I'm like, yeah, guys, don't do anything you've heard here on the channel. Always wear your safety gear. Yeah, and all the stories that you just heard were done by a trained professional. So 2 thumbs up. Yeah, my dad always used to talk about it. My dad was into going fast, really. And like he drove a lot of cars, he drove a lot of bikes. He ran with some bikers for a little while when he was younger, like back in the mid 60s or late 60s. And what they always called it was the high side. So like when you're making a corner and you're going fast and you need to lean into the bike and everything, it's the point where you lose control, right? Where even the best expert will lose control. And at that point, they call it the high side. You ride just low of the high side or you go over it and wind up losing, right? And for some reason, that just reminds me of my dad, because my dad was that same way too, you know, back in the day. And I'm glad to hear that there are people out there that like the next generations are still coming up, you know, because I don't know. It's just, it seems like the world is a lot different. But back in my dad's day, and I gotta say my day too, because I grew up in like this time warp, that's how we did things. We learned through our own experience, you know, and followed our passion. I think that too many people, you know, we've got this passion that we're born with, this calling, this desire for something to fulfill or something to do. And I think a lot of people, I was one of them, right? A lot of us, we try and push ourselves into a different direction, and that can lead to a lot of sadness and feelings of discontent, you know, feelings like we missed something in our life. And that's kind of like my experience, you know. What I would say to young people right now, because a lot of the younger people are really going through it, you know, they have to deal with a lot of grown-up adult stuff, even as kids and all. And I would simply remind them that the people that feel the most are the ones that can make differences and changes in the world. They're the ones that can help people more than others can, and that we need more of them. So just like, you know, hold on. Life is not easy. Life is about moving forwards, right? And that we need them. There aren't enough of them. So the young people who have a lot on their plate and have a lot of strong emotions and stuff, they're the ones that are going to take care of everybody in the future because they have that desire, you know. And no matter how dark everything feels, there will be a dawn. The years pass and time moves forward, and we'll all make it. You know, just don't give up. Never give up, never surrender. So here we go. We're going to open up a package, guys. This is the only package for tonight. I've got to check to see who sent it in, and I've also got to take the label off the top so that I don't accidentally show somebody's address. However, with y'all guys, I know it would be awesome because whoever's address you saw, you'd be sending them like flowers or chocolate or something like that. So because we got a lot of good people out there. All right. Let's see. So this is from our friend William McCready, and we're going to go ahead and open it up, friends. Oh, and then I'll try, Jamie, please remind me to do the announcement about like cold weather gear and stuff before we close, if I forget.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Normally I have my knife on me, but I'm already in my normally even in my comfy clothes, I still have my knife on me. But we just got through watching a movie and everything, and so, yeah, I have to use the gold pen. That's not working.
That's extreme.
Hey, it turns out that the pen is not as mighty as the sword, right,
Yeah.
Jamie? That's hey. That's extreme. Yeah. All right. How many production sets do you know just happen to have a samurai sword laying around? Right, guys? My buddy Michael Robinson and I actually found this one out in this like field where a lot of junk has been abandoned. And he got this little baseball bat. He calls it Little Lou, right? And I got this. So, yeah. Whoa, this looks involved. That's packing paper. So what is this? Brown. Florid megrestus. The origins of the Browns and their place in history. Gathering. Highland weapons. Oh, this is going to be neat. Dang, William, this is awesome. Motto. Floret majestas. Let majesty flourish. Crest. A lion. Yeah, I always say, that anybody named Brown, we probably all came from the same spot. And there are a lot of us out there, you know? Okay, this is really cool. What all is this? It's a Scottish flag, guys. Look, it's so cool. It's a Scottish flag. It's a Scottish rampant lion flag. Whoa. Guys, okay, this is an awesome box. William, thank you, man. Dang. What is this? We got some Walker's shortbread fingers. Shortbread, guys. What is this? Orkney thin oat crackers. Stockings. This is like Scottish food, guys. Oh, how cool is this? Caramel log. Ooh, love me some caramel. William, this is awesome. This is above and beyond, my friend. Oh my goodness. See, that's what's so neat about knowing y'all guys. It feels like I'm able to travel to different places without ever really leaving. Man, I sure do want to travel the world someday. It'd be really neat to be able to go across the sea and like see y'all guys. You know, it's like friends that I've made here. I'd like to go see y'all, you know, experience your world. This is so close to being there. I almost feel like I'm there. Milk chocolate. Wow. 6 tea crackers or cakes. This is a milk chocolate cake set, it looks like, guys. Dang. I'm trying to get where I can write y'all's. I've got a little book. Jamie helps me do it where we're getting all y'all's addresses so that we can send y'all guys like cards back and stuff. Got another little box here. Oh, this was there to take up the space. Okay, cool. Very cool. I'm going to use that to start the fire. What's this? This is just packing stuff, but I think this is a newspaper from where William lives. I want to do this real gently so that I can see it. I'm one of those guys that I'm more excited about the packing. What is this? That's may go at Saints as Gaffer rebuilds. This is gonna be cool. What victim? Oh wow. It's the news. A fashion show. It's a little, it's a Scotland snow globe, guys. Let's see if I can get this close enough to the camera you can see it. Oh, whoa, it's the Loch Ness Monster. See if y'all can see that in there. Try and back it up. The ring light is not good for it. See that though? That's the Loch Ness Monster, guys. Oh, that is so cool. That might go on my pickup truck dash. I'll find a cool place for that. Snowballs. Okay, some more candy. What is this? Iron Brew. Bars. Iron Brew 1901. Recipe. I'm not sure if this is a pop or if this is. I have to see if this has alcohol in it. I'm not a drinker anymore. I put my brew down a while back, but I think this is a soda pop. I think this is a soda pop from Scotland. I'll check it out. If it is a brew, my friend's just lucked out. That's like what's this? Cock-a-leekie. Oh, I've heard of cock-a-leekie. It's a soup, guys, but I've never had it before. Okay, that's gonna be neat. Man, William, I'm gonna have to send you something back, my friend. Okay, there's some more stuff in here. Edinburgh Castle Rock. I think that might be like hard candies. Granner's Scottish Butter Tablet. Okay, we're gonna have to do a taste test show, guys. This is another Iron Brew. Some jam. This is a little box of Scottish jams. Okay, this is awesome. This is really, really awesome. Tikka masala. It's a chicken, some kind of a chicken in a can thing, guys. Check that out. Tikka masala. I'm probably butchering the words. Y'all guys know I'm famous for that. Oh, how cool. Some more. It's another canned food here. I can't read the label through the wrapping. Colin Skink. Chef selection. Colin Skink. Creamy smoked, hand-cooked chowder. I love chowder. A Scottish specialty inspired by the village of Colleen, made with hand-selected haddock from our finest smokeries. Okay, that's cool. Check that out. Guys, okay, this is like a really considerate box. Man, William, thank you. There's some more soups and stuff here, guys. Thank you, William. Thank you so much for your thoughts, my friend, and for sending a taste of your world. That is like the most thoughtful thing in the world. Y'all guys all do like really thoughtful things. I try and remind y'all guys, like, please don't spend money on me or anything. Now, William, I appreciate all this, my friend. I really, really do. Like I said, it's kind of like I'm able to be in your world, or at least in your kitchen for a minute. And myself and my friends, we're going to enjoy getting to experience your world. Thank you, William. Thank you so much. And also the book about the Browns. That's like, that's really cool. I got a Scottish flag, guys. I got 2 Scottish flags here. I'm going to read your newspaper. I can already tell, because there's a story in here about a murder victim. The first one that I opened up, right? And it's like, and I can tell because I've got friends all over the world that it isn't, things are really rough for all of us in a lot of different places and all. Let's just hold on in here because things will work out. You know, let's just us keep being the real people, right? And we'll just keep representing against all odds, right? And we'll keep doing cool, nice things for each other and hold the faith. All right, guys? I think that's a really good plan. Wow, that's so neat. So yeah, again, guys, don't worry about sending anything of a monetary value. I love it if you can, like, if you want to give me a taste of your world, that's really, really cool. If you can afford to, you know, but if there's somebody in your area that can use the revenue, please give it to them and say, this comes from Matt. Or I love it, letters too. Letters are awesome. I love to hear from y'all guys. You know, I ask, please keep it to about 1 or 2 pages because I'm a slow reader, you know. Yeah, if you've got old like winter clothes or something like that, also, or any kind of clothes now that we're coming on to summer that you're gonna go give to like a thrift store or that you're gonna throw away or something, send those our way for sure because that's one thing we do on this channel. We try and get things to the less fortunate, things to people that need them, and we've really made a dent here. But also remember, there's people in your area too, and it's easier to give something for free than it is to like give to a thrift store sign where they're going to charge money for it. So, you know, it's what I like about y'all. I say it a lot, and I'm going to end with this. Well, we've still got the show and tell. I'm going to end pretty much with this sentiment that y'all guys who have done and built all of this, this isn't me, this is y'all guys. We wouldn't be successful if it wasn't for y'all guys. You're the good ones. You're the ones that make a difference, right? You don't just help here by listening and by giving advice and by giving comfort and consultation. You make a difference in your own world because I can tell you're the ones that smile at people in the store. You know, just a smile helps in this world, you know, or give $5 to a guy at the gas station, you know, whether he's going to spend it on beer or on 5 gallons of gasoline, right? I'd rather give to somebody and make a mistake than not give to somebody who really needed it. And that's what I can tell y'all guys are. The superheroes, the comic books, they're all made big. It's all so big. In reality, though, the superheroes in our comic book, our little universe, does the smallest thing to get the biggest out of it. And that's my end sentiment for tonight. We've run over by like 40 minutes. That's not strange for us, right? We'll party all night long. I always do a show and tell. At the end, I show y'all guys something that I find useful in my life, something that I use. I am not sponsored by anything or anyone, so I don't get a kickback for any of it. And I wasn't able to do it last time because I couldn't think of anything. Well, tonight, I'm going to sponsor something that's been around a long time. This is a samurai sword. This is a katana. This is the small one. It is a handy little device. It's good for opening boxes, opening letters. It's a lovely little showpiece. It can be decorative. It's good for home defense. Wink, wink. Zombie apocalypse. You know, about anything. And yeah, they never get old. This one's like really, really old. Yeah, so that's my show and tell tonight. Never give up, never surrender.
Can we talk about cold weather here?
Just did that.
Okay,
Yep.
that was
Thank
it.
you. That was it. Yeah. It's if they've got anything in their pantry or their closet, they're gonna get rid of to send in. Thank you, Jamie. A big shout out to Jamie, guys, our backstage producer and my personal hero. So once again, never give up, never surrender. And it'll take me a minute to shut this down because I gotta walk all the way around the table. Bye, guys. Thank you again, William. And shout out to everybody we talked to tonight. Y'all are lovely people. Big thank you to all of the Solid Gold friends who we've talked to before, who didn't call in tonight so that new people got a chance. Y'all guys are awesome. All right. Bye, guys. I said, oh, I'm tripping over things. Take me a moment to get y'all guys turned off. Here we go.
Good night, everybody.
Hoorah.